Hi, I'm Ted from Everything Attachments, and we're here today with our own design from Everything Attachments of a garden bedder. We've tried to do all the things that I would want to do for myself to have my own bedder. One of the things we started out doing, because these are shipped UPS to your door, the sharp edges that are normally at a lot of different places, all of that has been cut out with a Whitney, which is a high definition plasma cutter. All the holes are punched as this is cut. So this is being made in a $700,000 machine instead of just a simple machine shop. So this definitely comes out of a high quality shop to my standards, painted here at our shop. They go out fresh. So we're going to give you a couple of the options that are on this. One is it does have the option of the furring attachment if you want to be able to V out the center of your bed for your planting. So that is optional, and it's got the shovel or the bull tongue already bolted to it. These are your bedding discs, and that's what's going to cause the dirt to pile up here in the center, and you'll see that in the working video. These are 14-inch bedding disc instead of 12 that's on the GB48 that we sell for another company. This also has a true roller bearing in it instead of just some sleeves of pipe and some grease. And we're going to show you on the back what we've done to help these stems hold in place without having to buy another piece from China. So we've put all of our thoughts together and just tried to simply make you a higher quality, easier to use piece of equipment. So at Everything Attachments, our trademark is quality by design. So some of the things that we've done, we fabricated our own stem holder, which on the GB60 has 4 holes, on the GB50 it has 2, and it would just be in the center. So what that does is, these 2 pieces of 3/8 steel give a good pinching area, an area where that round stem can fit and pinch into those 2 areas, causing you to not have to tighten your U-bolts as tight as you do with this casted stem holder. Because this casted stem holder was back from the good old days, from when the Farmalls and all were built and used all this equipment in the Cubs, and they were designed for an 1.25 inch stem. But all of the stems that come in now, unfortunately, that are imported are a little bit under an 1.25 inch. So it doesn't actually fit perfectly, but it will hold it tight if you really tighten down on the U-bolts onto this. But just to get away from one more Chinese-made piece and try to give an American a job, we're fabricating our own steel pieces, which have 2 pieces of 3/8 rod that give you an area where your stem fits in the middle, and then it just pinches in between these 2 areas here, giving you a lot more holding power without having to really torque down on the bolts as much. So we're doing as much as we can to get away from the Chinese products. Slowly but surely we'll work our way further and further away from them. But these are a true bearing in these hubs with a casted hub on these discs, and these are 14 inches. On the GB48 from another manufacturer that we sell that does fine, it uses a 12-inch disc instead of a 14 and does not have a true bearing. It uses similar to what would be called an old roller style bearing, like for what roller chain was, and that's simply a pipe inside of a pipe, relies on grease. It does work, never had any real failures, but the bearing is going to last a lot longer, and with the 14-inch disc, you're going to get a larger heel or bed made. So we think that all of these attachments just end up making a higher quality piece and what I would want it to be for myself. Here at Everything Attachments, if you have any questions about sizing the right bedder for your tractor or any of the options that you may need, you're welcome to call or give us an email. We'll help you out and get you the right one for your purposes, and just make all your purchases at Everything Attachments.